Good afternoon. My name is Sammy Cheung, CEO of Efinix. We are a Silicon Valley company in the United States, and we founded the company about 12 years ago, and very glad and have an honor to be here to share with you the best FPGA technology in the world right now and the most efficient FPGA products in the world. So 12 years ago, my co-founder partner, Tony, he tried to convince me that there's still room to build another brand new FPGA technology. I kind of like, are you sure? And he explained to me that he predicted sometime in the future, our FPGA world, technical world, will all be limited by power consumption and compute scalability. 12 years later, I'm standing here to tell you that he is totally correct. Reason why? Because Efinix, the name Efinix is to build efficiency. What is efficiency? We build the FPGA which is focused on low power but also high performance, very small and scalable in density. And today, we are the only one in the world that can do that. Imagine the old world of FPGA. It was defined as high performance, but very high power consumption, very big in size. Of course, it's very expensive. And we are changing all of them now as we speak. And I would like to share with you this new technology that can change the world. All right, this is a page outline our product. Up to today, we already have 3 product lines ranging from 4,000 lookup table logic elements to 1 million LE in the plan, which also cover different performance, density features. On top of it, we have one of the best FPGA software in the world, which is focusing on ease of use, simple to be deployed. In this trip coming to Japan, I'm so happy hearing many compliments about our software, which is focusing for general FPGA customers. In addition, we also have RISC-V processor core offering as a standard package. Basically, we have both what we call soft core that can be compiled inside the FPGA, as well as the latest product has the hardened RISC-V core to give you a much better performance. By the way, they are all free. It's not like an extra license or something like that, and that's why we are very happy to provide you that extra ability. Try to repeat what I said just now. Our products are all differentiating from the rest of the old FPGA world by high performance, low power, small in size. Sure, of course, everyone wants better price, right? Of course, we can beat anyone in terms of cost. And the most important, you can see the product line is not just small. We can scale to very high density. One of the headline we have this year, we have the TI-375 titanium FPGA, 375K LE device, considered as a mid-high density device. That area is very prohibitive in terms of delivering a product. But so far, this become one of the most popular product in the world. This one showing some history of our execution. Last 5 years, we have been actively building products at different size, different grade. As of today, we have over 100 product ordering codes, ranging from the early day try-on product, brought out 2019, which is a very basic FPGA device. Anytime anyone can use it. Then we start rolling out in 2021 titanium FPGA. It's the first time our customer seeing the new type of FPGA that is so small, scalable in density, and so high performance. This year, we rolled out 2 products. The most important is I mentioned about the high-speed interface version of titanium. Basically, it can support PCIe Gen 4 16 gig performance, as well as the most important in edge AI and computing, SLVSEC standard. So the product TI-375 arrived early this year, and actually it's perfect. We work out very well. Right now, we have the product in productions, and the development kit is all available in the market. Not only that, we have planned. We are not stopping there or here. We have planned to move further. We will have more product to be announced next year on the 16 nanometer, which is a titanium, where titanium is built. We have planned in 2028 to even pushing the lower power, high performance spectrum to 5 nanometer and beyond. So what I'm trying to explain is we are the company not only have technology, we have the know-how, we have the methodology to create even more products for you to choose from. Imagine another 3 to 5 years, there will be hundreds of ordering codes for you to choose for your innovation, especially in the edge. We will touch a little bit why low power, high performance is so important to the edge. Everyone knows in the edge, we cannot use the highest power device that out there, right? You may or may not know, most of the devices out there were designed for like high-end data center grade with programmability. They are not suitable for edge. But Efinix right now sharing with you that we already have a full stack of products and have even more product for you to choose from in the future for edge innovation. This is just some examples for the innovation. They are all design win and productions. As you just slowly going from the left side to the right side, we are very popular in industrial market. We are in every single industrial camera company. We are dominating in thermal sensing technology. And we are also in all sorts of camera, imaging, sensing related applications in automation, industrial automation control, and many things. Why? Low power and high performance, and FPGA programmability. We're also winning in consumer side. We are in a few smart goggle or IPs for AR, VR, but also something we are very proud of is this game speaker that designed by CRI middleware. Why this is so good? It is very innovation in Japan, and it has our TI-60 in there running at 400 megahertz performance, the top speed of any FPGA, and driving immersive audio quality, and it's code inside a small size. This is amazing. And by the way, there's no other FPGA in the world that can fit into this kind of specification. But this is just one of many, many, many examples about edge innovations. I do have the board here. The chip is too small to be seen. It's one very small chip, driving very high quality audio out. Moving a little bit to the right, this year we've also becoming very popular in portable medical devices. One of the big things about the portable medical device market, they have been absolutely need to have lowest power. But one of the most interesting thing is we actually have beaten all the other competitors in the power consumptions, lowest power consumptions. But also, we beat them in the performance. So our brand name Efinix is being spread very well into the medical device market. Not only portable medical, now some other medical machines are considering using Efinix, maybe because of power, but also performance, size, of course, scalability and cost efficiency are a big part of it. The last but not the least I want to talk about is automotive. We have been spending the last 2 to 3 years working with the largest LiDAR company to qualify our titanium devices to be in automotive grade. And those hard work is paid off right now. It's in production. We are working on the top 2 in the world, and we are also working with multiple automotive company. As a matter of fact, Efinix devices also showing up in many places in the car, including like intelligent rear mirror, safety control units, infotainment, sensor aggregation. Many you can talk about. Guess what? What's common about these 4 columns? Low power and high performance and programmability. And they are all different type of edge innovations. And right now, it's just want to show that we are not just new. We have been proven in the marketplace that we can lead and provide you one of the best platform that can give you the innovation in the edge. This is one example. I mentioned that we are very, very popular in the thermal applications. In the past, it may be just a simple thermal camera that we actually was one of the provider for major thermal camera back few years back when we need a lot of thermal cameras to make sure that we are safe. But now, the thermal technology being integrated to vision, to many things in different sectors. And why we are so popular? This type of thermal camera require programmability, but also require FPGA programmability with the performance. But they cannot be too hot next to the thermal sensor. If it's too hot, the thermal sensor will not work properly. So we are the only FPGA company that can provide that kind of specification. Again, this showing another example why we are so good at the edge. I mentioned about portable medical. This is one of my favorites, is the portable ultrasound. Right now, it's not just a big machine. We try to make it to be deployed to anywhere in the world with very easy setup. As you can see, this one is setting up to like a cell phone or something like that. But this is portable medical. It requires certain computation density to get the resolutions, and also require low power and flexibility and upgrade. So once again, Efinix solution is the best for them. So I show many examples, so two specific examples. The key thing not only to confirm that we are the best platform for you to join for your edge innovations, but also want to make sure that with Efinix, right now you don't need to have the old limitation by the older FPGA technology and or the older microcontroller technology. Right now in Efinix, you have the best FPGA plus RISC-V. Very much, you can build anything you like in the edge for the next 10, 20 years because we keep building new products. And using Efinix can also help you to be more competitive. Going back to the LiDAR example, with Efinix, actually they could upgrade their LiDAR design to have better resolution within their thermal and cost budget. So this is very important, and this is totally different equation when you're in the edge. You must care about cost, thermal, and size, and time to market. And Efinix can provide you everything you need in those four areas. Not only the four markets that I show you, we have footprint in every single 8 fundamental markets. As I mentioned before, we also have businesses in the broadcast area and in the test and measurements. In addition to automotive, I think the most exciting is with our bigger device offering. We are entering also into the computation area, into the communication, which including telecommunication and also networking as well. One common thing I learned from some of these telecommunication companies are very big. One thing I learned during the process is they telling me the same thing as in the edge. They like to work with us because of one big reason is we are the only one that can do lowest power, highest performance, and scalable in big density. So it doesn't matter whether you design a small consumer product like that small, or you go to the big telecom or compute. Everyone is talking about our title today, energy efficient. And Efinix right now is totally committed to make sure that our product, not only now, but going forward to all the market, can deliver the most energy efficient, flexible computing, especially for our edge innovation. Well, now I saved the best. This is very deep technical, so everyone may think about what's the magic? How could you do that? Efinix was never a Me Too company. Day one, we believe our technology is the best. This explains the fundamental architecture. The left-hand side is the traditional FPGA, which is roughly, the concept is 40 years old technology, right? Two companies did it fantastic well, great company. One of them I work for, and they have been using a lot of software optimizations, a lot of silicon process movement to make the product better. But one of the limitations is the logic and the routing of the FPGA array are being built as worst case block in order to ensure the usage and the utilization of the chip. To do that, they have to put these worst cases, logic and routing everywhere. So that's why you're surprised that how come all these FPGA become bigger, and how come they only more focus on the higher end market, and why they are so expensive? The reason is the technology actually has a limitation. And the two companies successful, they did a lot of work to extend, to make it better and better, but itself has a limitation. The right-hand side is Efinix patented proprietary technology called quantum compute fabric. Basically, is we completely ignore the left-hand side, and we created one single flexible cell called XLR, which can be programmed between logic and or routing. What it does is, in FPGA, it's all about logic utilization and routing congestion. So we can actually customize each cell, whether they are in a logic dense area, then we can program them to be more logics. If they are a routing congested area, we can actually build as many routing channels as possible to eliminate the routing congestion. Effectively, in our architecture, there shouldn't be routing congestion. Net, the area is proven in the real product and silicon up to 80% smaller in the core area. What does that mean? A smaller core area, lower power, simpler to make, and also you can, the other things that we putting in is, of course, smaller area means better cost structure for everyone. But more important is our architecture has ability to maintain the highest performance and density scalability. That's the two parts that I cannot explain because they are the know-how and technique embedded into the technology. But it turns out with this architecture, we completely changed the landscape in the FPGA area. In Edge, we have to talk about Edge AI. As of today, Efinix has roughly 10% of our business is based on what I call AI-driven and AI-related business. What does that mean? That means it's either Efinix device itself process a neural network, either we help customer or customer they put it in, or we are in an AI system. We most likely carrying the role for data aggregation and data simplification for the AI system. So this is one example I want to show is a smart goggle that we help one of our customer. They're doing object detection. So they were using microcontroller or in software, very low performance, get the job done. But switching to Efinix, not only they can maintain software programmability using the RISC-V offering, we are helping them on the acceleration of the algorithms. In this case, it's a YOLO-based object detections. The chart here showing that compared to software to hardware, we can accelerate the latency or performance by 100x. Actually, this is pretty typical. You go from a software-based to a FPGA, which is a hardware-based computation. And we have a methodology in-house continue to allow us to support customer to do this. In the long run, we are going to make this process to be as seamless, user-friendly as possible. It's going to be a big thing in 2025. I have two sets of customers. One set is a standard manufacturers. They would like to add features in the system with neural net capability. And by the way, this is not NVIDIA type of AI. This is a simple, more easy to implement AI at the edge. But they can do it in FPGA. They can do it in Efinix FPGA. Remember, small, low power, high performance. And also, I seen another case, not the smart goggle. I have a big AI system using NVIDIA as a hub, but we are aggregating all cameras for data processing and data simplifications. So what that means is, because of the specification, we believe Efinix and Efinix product will be a major part of the growing need in the edge AI, especially with generative AI, need to be offloaded to the edge to get energy efficiency. So today, as I mentioned, about 10% of business is AI driven and related. We expect by 2028, roughly 50% of our business will be AI driven and AI related. So this is a big area that we believe Efinix is actually a major part increasing the overall FPGA market in the future, right? Another thing about Efinix is very important that we absolutely want to develop the best ecosystem for all the users, all the innovators. And to our, not surprised, but very happy that there are big brand name companies that come to join us to build the ecosystem. We work very closely with companies that building sensors, building connectivity like USB interface. We work very closely with memory company to build a integrated system. We work with software company to make the software experience, the RISC-V experience better. We work with worldwide in terms of intellectual property in Japan, in India, in United States, in China. And there are many IP companies, very mature, but they are very happy to port their IP offering to Efinix. Of course, design house support, and I have been really impressed by many design IDH support in Japan, helping our customer in Japan. Next. So this is one big example. Thank you very much to Infineon. You can see that 4-camera aggregation system, USB system in our booth. And this is one of the examples that Infineon USB division built a good number of reference design, combining their USB solution and our low power, high performance FPGA. In this case, that we offer the customer a more complete solution, especially in the industrial camera and many cases that need to use USB system. Another one is we have been actually working with Sony Sensor Group. This diagram was a project that was done 2 years ago. We are part of it, building the functions in the FPGA, demonstrate ability about how sensor be able to work with the FPGA, not just in reference design, but in production. As we speak, now we have bigger, higher density models, still very small, low power, high performance. We would expect we are going to have more references with the Sony sensors. As you all know that, right? To build intelligent edge solution, you got to have image sensor. You got to have different types of sensors. And what we're trying to do is to make sure that when you come to Efinix in the long run, it's not just for a component. You will see what we and our partner offering together to give you a head start for your innovation in the edge. And sensor is going to be one big item for us to be partnering with, and Sony is going to be, we will work very closely with them as we go forward. Well, this is a eye chart. A company like us really building product in the last 4 to 5 years, but we have so many different products, and we have development kit in different size, a small one like a 8K LE to the latest one, a 375K LE running PCIe Gen 4, and you can develop multi-protocol, high-speed interface. You can make and choose. The main reason for this slide is to, again, to remind you that you don't need to wait. You can do it now to join the ecosystem and become either our partner or our customers. And this is a platform to build for you, because I cannot innovate the edge. We need many people to do it together to take advantage of one of the best innovation in the FPGA world. And if you haven't done it yet, start today. Go and register and get a development kit. If you're already using us, I hope you have good experience, and try to think about what else can be done with our distinguished specification and ability in the FPGA world. I think that's all. I think this is what I want to suggest. If you don't wait, edge innovation is now. So go and register on the website and download our software and consider buying a kit to get it started. I think you will have a good experience than what you used in the past. So, but thank you very much. I mean, feel free. We have partners. We have the booth here. If you come up with questions, so feel free to contact us. And I'm very happy again to share the technology with you. So please come and join us. Thank you.